Hello, gentlemen. So after working on the tab menu for a couple days, I finally solved it, and it looks great. However, there is a problem, which dawned on me today. Unfortunately, after doing all of the work, but this is something that happens as we learn. Um, the tab menu is solved. So if you land on the California Insurance Exchange page, for example, none of the tabs are highlighted, but then a user can choose one, and then the tab gets highlighted. And this is great for the user. They can switch from tab to tab. It doesn't refresh or reload the page. It just switches the information. It's a very quick, snappy experience. And this is great, so it seems. And I know a lot of site owners probably don't realize this. And again, it just dawned on me. I was thinking, how is this information being indexed by the search engines? Are they indexing it individually? So is this going to be an individual page indexed by the search engines? Well, it turns out that it is not. What happens is, let's say we land on this California Insurance Exchange, which is an individual page with its own unique URL, which will get indexed. So the user lands on this page. However, if you look at the source of this page, in this page, all it's on there is that article, the California Insurance Exchange article. But the search engines see this, the page source. And so we see the California Insurance Exchange article, all of its content, and that's all that should be there, right? Well, unfortunately, it also shows your tabs, the group tab, all of the group tabs content, the California Insurance Exchange tab, all of that content, and so on, to where each page is going to have all of this content on every page, which is going to cause duplicate content issues, as well as a bad experience for someone, since all of this information is on every page. If they do a Google search and they see something about dental vision that they're interested in and they click on that link, it's going to bring them ultimately to the home page. And they'll say, where is that dental vision information? Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing because they can probably see it right there, but they may be looking quickly and they see this. They may just exit out, go back, which will increase the bounce rate. So that's the issue we're having, or I'm having with this. Now, there's a couple different options. We can remove this tab feature and just make this a static nav menu. And when we click on it, it's going to reload the page. It's going to have a unique URL, because you can see this URL, whatever page they land on, it doesn't matter. When they change the tab, it's still the same sample page. Supplemental, sample page. It's the same page. So by separating this out and not having a dynamic tab menu, we will create new URLs for each one of these pages. That's going to mean that the page is going to reload, but hopefully it will reload quickly. We're not going to have a lot of images and things like that, so it's just going to be like switching from another page to another page normally, but it won't have that content adjustment where it just loads the content so like instantly as a tab menu would. So I think that's the direction we should. I'm going to look into. I'm going to think about this a little bit more, but I think we're going to. I think the best approach is going to be to not have the dynamic tabs, just have the menu here. We can still have the menu there. I'll look into styling it so it looks like a tab, but when they click it, it will reload the page and give a unique URL, which will have separate indexed pages for the search engines. So I think that's going to add more quality to the website than the wow factor of the speed here. I'll talk to you soon.